Since we did the training yesterday, I got a couple of requests to do a specific flow for abandoned carts. So here it is, 30 days approximately for this entire flow. And it does go deep into user psychology, the user experience, and how to make this email flow into a conversion powerhouse. Oh, let's get started. Okay. So first things first, there is going to be a testing period here. I'm taking an average of 2 hours, but generally this period is anywhere from 30 minutes to 4 hours. The moment they add a product to their cart, the timer starts. And from that point to the point, if they haven't checked out, you should test time windows between 30 minutes to 1 hour to 2 hours to 4 hours and see where you land with that equation. And the first email is sent out. The first email typically would be a reminder saying, hey, you forgot something in your cart or your cart is still here. I'm not going into the details of this content yet, but the typical triggers are, as I said, start at checkout or add it to cart. And therefore, you're going to refer basically to that. Now, after 3 hours, you will check whether this email was opened. If yes, that's great. But if not, you would basically create an email and send it that looks something like this. So, hey, did you see this email I sent earlier today? Wanted to make sure you didn't miss out. This would typically look like an email that is coming from a one-on-one experience. So they know that there is of course, they don't know that. And they know that there's no human being, but it does look like a human being sent out this email. So it looks more like a follow-up email and therefore has a better chance of engaging. In any case, we have seen a repeat email being sent out to non-openers get approximately 30 to 40% more open rates by default. So definitely do this. Wait another 22 hours. So now we are basically completing about 1 day, and then we go to the second email. The second email is a reminder your card is still active and we still have these products run out of stock. You could have any default message, just a couple of sentences is fine, but that's your second email. And then do the same thing on the day 2 as well. Resend the email with the follow-up style message once again. And now, remember, we're not giving a discount at all. The reason we're not doing that is people have become smart. People try and add the product to their cart and then wait for a couple of days before they get a discount voucher. So in order to keep your average order value high, you would basically wait for another 40 hours or until 8 a.m. user local time. And the reason we do 8 a.m. user local time is because we have generally seen emails that arrive earlier in the day tend to get more traction, tend to get more conversions, even if they convert at about 11 a.m. or 1 a.m. when the users get a little bit of a time or when they check their emails. But this is kind of during the commute, so they're able to see the email, may not buy immediately, but then by 11, 1 o'clock, when they're cleaning their inbox, they're able to buy. So generally, we recommend doing this at about 8 a.m. Now, at this point, after this email has gone out, which is again just a reminder, now you split it in two parts. In one, and this is to test how your audience responds, whether they wait for discounts or whether they will generally just start buying the product. So at this point, you deliver excessive value. Now, this is also, and if you haven't seen the earlier training about the automation flows, go take a look at it. This is where you will add content relevant to the products that are in their cart. You could base it on categories if you have a lot of SKUs, but otherwise, in general, it is highly recommended that you include some content which is best of your content, questions that you generally get from your users about your product and services, the problems you solve for them, because this is where you want to have them visualize the life after using your product. So excessive value you deliver at this particular part. And we'll only go with the first part or the first half or the vertical first half of this, and then come back to the second part. Wait for 24 hours. Then you offer a 10% discount on everything for up to 48 hours. Wait another 24 hours, send them an email. Now, because you recommended this for 48 hours, you want to highlight social proof, testimonials, case studies, etc. Basically, get them to understand that there are others that love it. And then you start with this is the last day of the discount, and that if they don't buy it, the discount goes off. You might break this into 2 or 3 emails. So you could say, hey, last hour, if you are still interested, generally people end up buying by this time. But if not, you can do it this way. Coming back to this part now, start with the discount, then offer value in the content instead of testimonials. And then, continue with the discount and then remind them of the discount expiring. And then last day of the discount, wait for 72 hours and see if there was a conversion. 3 days, don't do anything. They have been through your flow. You've done all you can. You have pretty much bombarded them over the next 48 hours here. So do not do anything else for the next 72 hours. So now 6 days have passed since they were here. Now you start talking about the brand, the philosophy, etc. Once again, reinforce the brand value. Remember, the triggers are, and these triggers apply for every email, and they are, has not purchased since starting this flow, or has not come into the flow in the last 15 days, or did not start checkout since starting this flow. Because if they have, then you would probably include them in the checkout abandonment flow anyways. Coming back, high value content about brand, philosophy, the great things we do, our best selling products, etc., that are always appreciated. Wait for 48 hours. Best selling products, once again, especially on a 10% discount, add 4 days from the date of this coupon to expire that discount. Wait for 24 hours. Once again, more testimonials, the kind of things that the products that you pitched. 48 hours, remind them just one more day left. Last chance discount is expiring today. And then split it in 50-50. This is where you do a discount ladder, where you do a conditional promotion. If you buy two or get buy three, you'll get XYZ discount, or offer a flash sale, include or increase the discount from 10 to 15%. You could further run this into 3 more days left, 2 more days left, etc. That kind of reminders, which is basically a replica of these emails. But this is how typically you should connect with your abandoned cart users, because they have added the product to their cart. So they have demonstrated their intent, they have displayed the interest, and are keen to buy. So instead of including them in campaigns like your regular sale campaigns, regular holiday campaigns, or whatever you've got going on, do not send those to these users until you have run out of these ideas and they have not purchased. Because if they have not purchased till this point, then they would not buy. But in our experience, we have seen, and I can share screenshots of those emails with you, where we've seen conversion rates literally skyrocket, and these emails become powerhouse, the conversion super machines or superconductors of conversion, if you may want to call it that. But yes, so that's kind of the long and short of a conversion rate optimization. Hope this was useful. And if there's questions, if there's anything else, by all means let us know. But yes, so hope you enjoyed this session. Take care. Bye bye.